Why are we so attracted to simple explanations, even when the world is incredibly complex? Our brain constantly searches for quick answers, often leads us to misleading conclusions. In this video, you will discover how these mental shortcuts work, why they fascinate us, and how we can move beyond them to truly understand reality. Are you ready to explore the complexity of human mind? Welcome to Luminal Thinking, the place where we dive into the big questions of philosophy, psychology, science, ethics, and more. Here, we explore the world to inspire dialogue, curiosity, and reflection. If you enjoy questions without simple answer, you are in the right place. Throughout human history, we have accumulated an extraordinary amount of information. Today, our collective knowledge is immense, enabling us to answer many questions and satisfy our natural instinct to make sense of the world around us. Finding explanations often drives us to investigate, dedicate time and energy, and fulfill our need to understand. However, sometimes in the rush to find clarity, we rely on mental shortcuts that oversimplify reality, leading us to flawed conclusions and the illusion of clear answers. From an early age, we are driven by innate curiosity, pushing us to explore, experience, and seek answers to all sorts of questions. This desire for meaning motivates much of what we do. We study, work, and investigate to uncover answers. This research is inspiring, gives us energy, and does not make us lose hope. But it's also challenging and does not always lead to the solutions we seek. The principle of cause and effect fascinates us because it reassures us. Knowing that every event has a cause makes us feel more in control of the world, and finding that cause satisfies our thirst for answers and knowledge. However, this rational thirst comes at a cost. The mental energy required to analyze every detail is significant, and our brain, evolved in conditions of scarcity, has developed mechanisms to conserve resources. Every thought and mental activity demands precious energy that, in the past, could have been used for survival tasks like finding food. As a result, we evolved to engage in mental activity that's both limited and efficient. We have always needed answers that are as quick as they are accurate, and these strategies were crucial for survival. Recognize danger quickly could mean the difference between life and death. This need for efficiency gave rise to cognitive shortcuts or biases which help us making decisions quickly, but can also lead to errors in judgment. For example, choosing a partner based on physical appearance reflects a heuristic. We associate beauty with health and consequently greater reproductive success. This evaluation is instinctive and immediate. We don't need to think it through. While this strategy was useful in our evolutionary past, it's less suited to the complexity of the modern world. Cognitive biases are numerous and well documented by psychologists and scientists. While the term bias often carries a negative connotation, it actually represents an adaptive function of our brain, helping us make rapid decisions. Yet, today, we live in a context where food is readily available and immediate survival needs are minimal. Despite this, our minds still operate using ancient evolutionary mechanisms, which sometimes leads to misinterpretations and erroneous conclusions. Evolution isn't fast enough to keep up with the rapid changes So, for our brains, there is little difference between today and tens of thousands of years ago. This ancestral software compels us to seek causes and connections even where none exist, favoring simple explanation over complex ones and avoiding the finer details. Often we filter information to confirm what we already believe, ignoring contradictory data that might challenge our theories. In doing so, our worldview becomes polarized, and immediate answers feels more reassuring. We conserve energy while constructing a reality that aligns with our thoughts. Simplicity, however, hides the complexity of reality. Every event results from an intricate combination of factors, not attributable to a single cause. Conspiracy theories, for example, appears to us precisely because they offer linear, captivating explanation masking the complexity of the world. How many times have you been drawn to a narrative that seemed too simple to be true, but at the same time incredibly convincing? Through intriguing and often mysterious stories, these theories help us face the complexity of the world by offering a simple and easy to understand framework. A general impression is often enough for us to draw conclusions, deluding ourselves about the simplicity of reality, the world, and all the events that occur. This tendency has a dark side. Accepting the truth becomes difficult. If a scientific explanation is complex and lacks emotional elements, we tend to doubt it, preferring simpler, more gratifying narratives. Complexity intimidates us, while the illusion of a simple world makes us feel in control. We prefer to live in our bubble rather than confronting our ignorance and expend energy seeking the truth. Let's be honest, who wouldn't prefer a quick and clear explanation over getting lost in a sea of complicated details? We must remember that despite our technological and scientific advancements, we remain human beings shaped by millennia of evolution. Our instincts and biases, though useful in the past, can limit our understanding of the present. To face reality in all its complexity, we must learn to suspend judgment and analyze situations carefully. This process requires effort and persistence, but only by doing so can we move beyond appearances and uncover the true nature of the world around us. Embracing the complexity of the world is not a surrender, but an invitation to discover how extraordinary reality can be when we accept it in its entirety. Only then we can dive into the marvelous and fascinating intricacy of reality. Hi! If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.